Your dog is staring at you right now, and here's the creepy part. They're basically reading your mind. Okay, not magic, but close. Dogs can read your face, your hands, even your mood, sometimes better than your closest friend. And tonight, you can test exactly how smart yours is. 5 games, stuff from your kitchen, no training needed. But fair warning, Game 5 is the one that flips everything. Because the smartest dogs, they often fail it on purpose. Stick around and you'll see why. Game 1, the cup game. Let's start easy. Grab 3 plastic cups and 1 treat. Line them up. Let your dog watch you hide the treat under the middle cup. Now, shuffle them, slowly. Here's what you're really testing. Can your dog remember where the treat went? That's called object permanence. It just means they know something still exists even when they can't see it. A baby doesn't get this until about 8 months old. Your dog should nail it in seconds. If they go straight to the right cup, that's a point. If they sniff their way there, still smart, just using the nose instead of the memory. Either way, you've got a thinker. But here's where it gets interesting. Game 2, the towel game. Take a small towel or blanket. Gently drape it over your dog's head. Don't laugh yet. Now start a timer in your head. How long does it take them to get free? This one's a classic. It tests problem solving under pressure, and the times actually mean something. Under 15 seconds? Genius zone. Fast, calm, figured it out. 15 to 30 seconds? Totally normal, smart, just thinking it through. Over 30 seconds, or they just stand there, fully accepting their towel ghost life? Hey, still a good boy, just maybe not the next Einstein. Now you'd think the smart move is obeying fast. Hold that thought, because Game 3 is where dogs do something no chimp on earth can do. Game 3, the pointing test. Put 2 cups on the floor a few feet apart. Hide a treat under one, but don't let your dog see which. Now just point at the right cup. Don't say a word, just point. Watch what happens. Most dogs walk right over to where you're pointing. Sounds simple, right? It's not. Here's the myth buster. We always say chimps are the smartest animals after us, and for tons of stuff they are. But point at something, a chimp gets confused. They stare at your finger, they don't get it. Your dog gets it instantly. Why? Because dogs spent thousands of years living with us. They evolved to read humans. Your pointing, your eyes, your voice, they've been studying you the whole time. So in this one weird skill, your dog beats a chimp. Let that sink in. Quick question for you. Has your dog ever done something that felt almost human? Like they understood way more than they should? Tell me in the comments, I read them, and some of these stories are unreal. Now hold on, because the next 2 games are where smart stops meaning what you think it means. Game 4, the eye contact test. This one needs nothing, just you and your dog. Sit in front of them, relax, and gently make eye contact. Soft, not a stare down. Watch their eyes. A connected, emotionally smart dog will hold your gaze. Maybe their tail thumps, maybe they lean in. Here's the wild science part. When you and your dog look into each other's eyes, both your brains release oxytocin. That's the same chemical a mom and her baby release when they bond. Read that again. Your dog isn't just trained to like you. Their body is literally bonding with you, the same way a parent bonds with a child. But, and this is big, emotional smarts and problem-solving smarts aren't the same thing. Some dogs are emotional geniuses and total goofballs at puzzles. Both count. Which brings us to the game that changes everything. The one I promised at the start. The one most owners get completely wrong. Game 5/climax, the Detour Test. Here it is. Take a clear barrier. A baby gate or a see-through fence works great. Put a treat on the other side where your dog can see it but can't reach it straight through. Now watch. A lot of dogs run straight at the treat and, bonk, into the barrier, again and again, trying the obvious thing. But the genius dog? They stop, they look, and they go around. Here's the twist nobody tells you. We grow up thinking a smart dog is one that obeys every command. Sit, stay, roll over. But that's not real intelligence, that's just good training. Real genius is independence. It's the dog who looks at a problem, ignores the obvious move, and finds a better way, even if that means ignoring you. So those stubborn dogs that don't always listen, a lot of them aren't dumb. They're thinkers. They've decided they know a better path. Scientists even have a name for it: when a sharp dog turns down a bad command on purpose. So if your dog failed obedience but aced the detour, congratulations. You might be living with an actual genius who's just too smart to do tricks for you. And there's the loop, closing. The smartest dogs really do fail on purpose, not because they can't, because they won't. So, remember the start, when I said your dog is reading your mind? Now you know it's not a trick. It's cups, towels, pointing, eye contact, and the one game that proves the smartest dogs think for themselves. Run these tonight, see where yours lands. And honestly, even a low score just means they're loyal, loving, and a little bit goofy, which, let's be real, is its own kind of genius. If this made you look at your dog a little differently, hit subscribe, because the next one breaks down the secret meaning behind everything your dog does, and you do not want to miss it. Want to keep going right now? Watch this next. I'll show you what your dog's sleeping position secretly says about how much they trust you. Trust me, it's wilder than it sounds.